What's up guys, Tobiias here and welcome back to episode number 6 now of Let's Play Ultimate Team on my channel. Thank you very much for yesterday's response on the videos. I did a double upload yesterday and they both hit 1,500 likes, so I'm super stoked for that. I can't thank you guys enough. So the first thing that we do go and do in this first episode today, we do go and buy De Bruyne. Now I have literally just asked you guys on Twitter how to pronounce his name because it is an absolute bitch, and I'm pretty sure De Bruyne is correct. But if it's not, you know what to do. Have a go at me down there in the comment section below. But nonetheless, I did pick him up for 2,100 coins, and I'm actually really upset because that does mean that Sigurdsson isn't going to be starting. And honestly, Sigurdsson, even though he is only a 79 rated centre attack mid player, I want to say, he is by far one of my most favourite players that I've ever touched on Ultimate Team so far. But anyway, we are 1 point away from the division title, and that will be putting us up into Division 8. And unfortunately, I conceded the first goal in this game, which was absolute AIDS. I mean, I made an absolutely amazing save by the goalkeeper, and then the clearance was just absolutely shocking, and I allowed my opposition to take the lead. But that lead did not last for long. Honestly, headers, I'm getting so bored of them, but whenever I cross the ball into the box, I'm pretty sure, let's just say I crossed the ball into the box 15 times, I'm almost pretty sure that 13 of them, I was going to say 18 out of 15, jeez, my maths logic is overpowered there. The heading is absolutely unreal, and especially if you do have Wilfred Bony. But as you can see there, he does pull back the equaliser with Defoe, and that does mean that he does pull it back to 2-0, and then he tramps it to Wilfred Bony. I'm having a little bit of a taste of my own medicine there, and then check out this for a clearance. Wow, look at that. That is just the freshest of AIDS on FIFA 14. In fairness, it was a crap clearance by me, so I deserved that, but I don't know what my goalkeeper was doing. And then this happens. The EA freeze! I was expecting it sooner or later. I'm actually kind of impressed. We're 6 episodes through now, and we've had only our second freeze during a game. So normally when this happens, this is just a trick I did include in this video I want to show you guys. What I always go and do is I do go and check to see whether the guy I'm playing has disconnected or whether he's turned off his Xbox. But you know, you can see here he is online, so obviously he's had the freeze as well, and I did get disconnected and I did end the game. So you can see here I was 4-2 down, so I was losing anyway, but it wasn't even half time. So you know, I've come back from 3-0 down on Ultimate Team on FIFA 14, but at the end of the game it just didn't count the game, so I didn't get a loss for it, I didn't get a win for it, I didn't get a disconnect. It didn't affect my did not finish modifier, so my DNF stayed exactly the same. So even though I did want to finish the game, I was a little bit gutted, but I was rather happy that it didn't adjust my did not finish or anything like that. So we do go into the next game, and look at this. The freeze again, 2 games in a row. This time I didn't even get into the game. But yeah, the game hadn't even started. It was at the preview screen before the match, and I had to restart my Xbox. So I was absolutely really annoyed at that. Went back on Ultimate Team. It seems you disconnected. No, I didn't disconnect. Your shit game froze, and I hadn't even got into the bloody game yet. So that this morning, you probably saw me on Twitter if you follow me on Twitter, I was going absolutely mental. So that's 2 losses in this series so far, and they have both been because EA's shit game has frozen. So I was absolutely fuming at the fact that EA have made a game and they can't even make a proper game. But anyway, De Bruyne gets on the score sheet here then at the start of this game. Fingers crossed this one doesn't freeze. I was literally sat there like with my fingers crossed underneath my controller that this game didn't freeze. But a really nice push from Aaron Lennon there then. He absolutely rockets that into the back of the net. I always like to have the new players in the squad getting on the score sheet as much as possible. And you know, with Sigurdsson, he was getting on the score sheet quite a lot. So now that we have brought De Bruyne into the squad, I hope that he's going to be scoring as much as possible as well. So my opposition here absolutely gifts me a corner. And when I've got the kind of players I have in my squad, I should say, especially with my centre-back Diakite, 6'4", with that 93 strength, he wins a ridiculous amount of headers from corners. But a nice overlapping run from De Bruyne here again. does mean that he does get his second goal in this game in the 63rd minute, which was absolutely awesome. And from there, this guy's game was literally just going downhill. I mean, look at that tackle from De Bruyne. You guys were saying to me how amazing he was. I was thinking, do I buy De Bruyne and get rid of Sigurdsson, even though I loved Sigurdsson loads because he's one of my favourite players. And I thought, no, you guys want him, so whoever you guys want me to get into the team, I will bring in, as that is the only fair thing to do. I did trump it there then for my last goal to Debuchy. I got tramped in the first game, so I thought, why not tramp this? The game ends, and then look at this. I wanted to watch a couple of the replays just to see some of the goals that had gone in, and then look at this. The freeze. The triple freeze in one episode. So at this point, I was just like, oh my god. I needed 1 point for the division title. If this gives me a DNF knock again, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. But thankfully, it didn't. It did count as a win. I beg your pardon. So that is now 11 wins and 2 losses. And I didn't want to play a third game in this episode simply because, you know, I didn't want to make it 4 out of 4 freezes. So we're going to have a look at some of the stats here. 2 seasons completed, all-time record, 2 division titles won, and a nice 34 goal difference is absolutely yummy. Nothing to be complaining about there. Looking at the stats then of the players, Wilfred Bonny, 18 goals in 12 games is absolutely amazing. DK Tays, the 3rd top goal scorer in the squad so far, which is, I love that. And then De Bruyne there, in 3 games, he scored 2 goals. So I hope you guys are right that he is going to be finding the back of the net as much as possible. But that is all for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If we can smash 1,500 likes this evening, that would be super awesome. I'll try and get another episode uploaded after the Champions League this evening. Hope you have enjoyed this. Please do leave a like, and until my next one, I'll be speaking to you guys later. Take care.